Hi, I'm James. Welcome to my world. Today we're going to take a look at the Mammoth horn that I purchased for the Les Paul custom build. I basically purchased a piece of bark horn, firstly, that I've managed to chop up and turn into 4 nuts. Now, it's got these inclusions, these cracks in the side, on the side of these. That one's pretty clean on the interior, but it's got these big deep cracks, and you can see how deep that runs by the staining in it on that side. That side's not too bad, but they are pretty deep inclusions. Even though that's a long one, it's not too bad, but you can see there's one on the front, and I don't think that's a fault. I think that's just some timber, so there's one big fault there. So you could probably work around that. You know what I mean? Bring the nut down in height. You could definitely work around that. This one, again, it's got some big inclusions. They do run deep. And again, this one. These will make good nuts. They are of the exterior bark of the horn. In the second pack, I got some more horn that was more interior. Here you can see the exterior of the growth and then the interior of the horn. And it's obviously that's grown like a skin, and then this is more woven in the way that it's growing. It's not like rings like a tree. It's more patinated material. This was another in the second batch of material that I got. It's possible to get 2 nuts out of this. You know, you might encroach slightly on that outside area of the horn. This one, yeah, I'm probably going to be able to save a nut out of that one. Worst case scenario, these can always become Stratocaster nuts. From the second batch, I also got another piece of material that I've been able to cut in half and get these 2, yes, it must have been that way, and get these 2 nuts out of. And you can see, if this will show you, there's a patination on there. They're the same sort of cut, so they're along the horn. So if the horn's been chopped as a slab, that's how these nuts are. Now, this is the only nut that I've got that's of a different cut of material. So instead of being a slab of the nut, a big circular slab, this is cutting it in half and then cutting it into blocks. So these ones, the grain sort of runs left to right, whereas this one, the grain is running up and down. You can see there's a patination on the top and on the bottom. As I want everything to be equal, I'm going to utilise this material for the 2 Les Pauls, so that they've both got the same material on, and as that's from the same block, then that's the best I can do. I've got 40,000 years ago that this animal would have lived, potentially walked across this earth, you know, 40,000 years plus.